Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 ladies. I'm doing this for the first time, so bear with me and work with me, please. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to go live. I'm making a headband wig. I'm using color TSILVER. I'm using 20-inch glance braid. I already started, so the process wouldn't be long. This is the first time I'm using this headband. I bought this headband wig. So my sister wanted me to make her something. So this is what it looks like. It has little straps down here. So you'll put it on this way and you secure the straps here. Just attach them to the little hook. And then you just go ahead and you secure it around the back. As much as you need. And that's how you put this headband wig on. And it will look just like this. This headband is already attached. So then you'll just flip it on up. And it'll be on just like that, ladies. So, or you just put it on like this for security, and then you just put a nice little headband on top. But that's where we're going. And here is my beautiful mannequin. She has it on. I have her secure down there. And here we go into the process. We're going to crochet. So crochet with me, ladies. This is the hair. This is the color TSILVER. It's a 20-inch. And I'm using small pieces. And I'm going to go right here through the hole. I'm catching 2. 1, 2, 3. Slide it up. And I always twist at the top to lock it in. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Twist at the top to lock her in. The size doesn't have to be as full as the top, because you know the top's going to fall down. So you want to make sure that you always have the centerpiece nice and full. And the centerpiece takes longer to do. Well, all of it takes longer to do. It depends on how busy your day is. So, and I'm just getting back and forth. You know, the kids are back in school. So I had my grandbabies all summer and they finally went home. So I'm going to jump right back into trying to do some of my videos. I have a lot of my videos already stored and programmed because I was doing them while the children were here. So now I just want to, get into this. I really enjoy helping others and making wigs and wig hats for people who can use them and need them. My goal is to make some and then donate them later. That's what I would like to do. But the more you do something, the better you get at it. I mean, I do this. Sometimes I do it on the regular. Sometimes I don't. I got so much stuff going on in between. But I want to get directly into it right along with other things that I'm doing. As I say in my previous videos, you know, I've been here a year now. I purchased this home a year ago, my husband and I. And then trying to get things situated, it's a hard road. And still trying to deal with the kids and my grandbabies and still be involved in everybody and, you know, being involved with family and friends and trying to get things settled. So as women, we always multitasking. And that's what I do, multitask all the time. So with doing so, it's just never a free moment where I can just basically just sit down and just make these caps and wigs all the time. So I try to make them as much as I can and try to stay consistent because that's the key. You know what I mean? Because the more consistent I be, the faster I get them done and the better I do them each and every time. But one thing about doing these crochet wigs and making these crochet hacks is always is you. Why? Because the style can never be repeated no matter how much someone tries, because they never do it the way you do it. Everyone's style is unique to each individual. And everyone has their own uniquely needs. So we can't just assume, you know, that someone is wearing it just because, you know, and if this helps, it helps. This is my first time trying to go live. So maybe if I do it more consistently, I'll get a little better. I definitely will. Because you know, you do stuff with practice and consistency and it gets better and better. So I just hope I get nice comments and nothing hateful, because I know sometimes people can be real raunchy and raw. But it's okay because constructive learning is fine. And I'm with that. But while you're doing that constructive learning, hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned and please watch all my videos. I do have a lot of things coming up, a lot of little things that I do. And sometimes, you know, so that I will make sure that I have content always being uploaded, I make sure I try to do something to keep it going until I'm able to like sit down and do this on the regular. You know, I don't want my channel to die out, and I want to let people know that I'm still there and I'm still working on this project. And I upload other things other than doing hair, braids, wigs, caps. I just did a fundraiser basket for my cousin who's having a fundraiser for his nonprofit organization. And they came out beautiful. I mean, I did some baskets, sort of something like that for my husband's 60th birthday. And the people loved them. They really did. Folks be asking me, do I make them? And I'd be having so much and not enough time. How about that? Because in the process, I'm still trying to study for real estate. And I really need to focus so I can get past this exam. So I'm back on my studying for the real estate. So here, I'm gonna get to the top where I want to close it up in here. So definitely I'm gonna take smaller pieces. And any hole that I see that I can get through, I'll put the needle through. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet this hair down with hot water. I tested it. I tested the hair the other day with some hot water to see, because I wanted to be a straight wig, and I want my sister to be able to wear it in a ponytail if she chooses to. So if I leave it like this, it just be real full, but she don't want that full look. And I was testing it, like, you put the hot water on it and it makes it a little thinner and look more natural. And I just tested a strand by pouring the hot water on it and let it dry. Oh my God, it would just look this so pretty, nice and straight. And that's what I want to get. I want it to be nice and straight. So, and I noticed how she her other headband wigs that she has gotten from me. Because I'm coming right here at the tip, so that's a little harder to get through, but that's fine. Some other headband wigs that my sister had gotten from me that I made for her. I noticed that she wore the headband just like this. She didn't put no other color on top. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I get as close as possible right here. Because, when you're older, you don't feel like wearing all that extra padded material. That's what I'm going to call it, extra padded material on top of your head. You know what I mean? You a lot of us ladies, we wear these headband wigs. We have hot heat flashes. We be in our own personal summer. We don't have time for all that extra stuff going at the tip of your head because that's what makes you sweat. So if she can put this on without having to add another headband, then that's just as fine. You know what I mean? That's why I want to try to get as close as possible to the tip. And I know she'll love it. So I like the headband myself. This is my first time using this headband right here. Because, normally we make them and we sew them onto the caps and stuff like that. But I was like, well, let me try this because I seen it. And I've been seeing folks purchase them. So, and I see them talk about them all the time. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it and see how it comes. Put that on my channel so I can see. Because everybody do their own little review. And, this way my sister, when she put on, can see how it's falling? Like you want it to fall. Just like that. So once I wet it, I want it to fall so it's natural. That's the look I'm going for. The natural look. I want it to fall to the side just like that. That's why I'm right here at the tip. Want to make sure that I get it in. And this is 20 inch. She wanted shoulder length, but she can wear this in a ponytail because I didn't find this hair no shorter and I don't want to cut it because it comes feathered already. So if I cut it, I don't want to mess up the feather. And then the lighter color, oh, Jesus, that one didn't want to come through. But we forced it through without. The lighter color of the silver is towards the bottom. So I don't want to cut it because I'll take away the silver look, see? Towards the bottom, the lighter color. So that's the thing. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this hair back this way. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just taking little pieces right here on the side so that it'll fall right here to the front the way I want it to fall. I figure I work on, I call it my gray collection. Because I have another wig that I'm working on over there on the side. It's going to be braids. So I want to make sure when you go in here that you don't go too far because you don't want to damage the cap while you're trying to add the hair. I don't know how many ladies watch you watch Black Lightning on Netflix. It's pretty good. I like it. Black Lightning, especially Raising Dion. I can watch Raising Dion over and over. I love that little show. That's on Netflix also. So when I go up here, I'm going to add conditioner to the water to make the hair soft. And see now, because I have hair left, I'm just going to go through some other little spots and fill her in. I definitely want to fill her in around the face. I mean, she's full already, but just in case if she was to wear it back, I just don't want too much of the net showing, basically. Get as far back as I can, or as close to the net as I can, to the headband. So I want to see how this headband works. See if it's worth. I mean, it definitely saves time because you have to worry about it. But what I'd be concerned about is that the back, if it stays on, and then the person trying to clip it. I guess it would be best if they use Velcro and bring it together first, and then try to slide it on the head. Because think about it, when you got the hair down, you got to pull it up, and for older folks, they don't, know how to manage this much hair. So, and then I put it all in. Yeah, so that's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and close up some of these spots. See how I move over. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and close up some of these. Just bring them a little bit more closer together. By adding smaller pieces of hair. Because when I put the water on it, it's going to thin it out. So I don't want nothing to be seen. I just like all my stuff to be full. Because I noticed when they constructed this cat, well, this one is not as big, but this other one I have is the seam up in here is really thick. The one I'm using now, the seam is really thick along here, but this one doesn't seem that thick. Let's see, I will tighten these up anywhere I think it's loose before I put the water on it, because the water will lock it in place. See, on the seam where it's thick at, that's where I want to go on top of, because I don't want nothing separating from the water. And actually, I use one pack. One pack has 4 little bundles in it. Make sure I didn't get the net that's hooked to the cat. Don't want to do that. So yeah, because when I grabbed it the first time, it just sounded a little funny. So I'm going to have part of it braided up in the center, which allows me to get in between where I need it to be. So I'll close some of that up right there. But you know what I mean, to each their own. It's full enough, trust me, once I open it up. But if I can see it like this, I just want to close some more. This way I know it's hair being covered. So I have a couple of things coming. Stay tuned. I'm gonna start working back on my winter hair hats. I'm gonna start getting back on those. I was gonna do some bucket hats too. I think I'm just gonna do maybe one or two and display them. I was like, you know, my thing was to make some hats, different styles, different colors, braids, and things like that, and then just put them up for sale. But I'll be kind of iffy on that because sometimes you'd be like, well, maybe somebody might not want that color or that style, but then I don't want to be sitting up there taking a whole bunch of orders, you know what I mean, and then get overwhelmed, you know. But I think about I don't know, I haven't decided, you know. I figure I'd make a couple and post them, and then I guess post what hair I have in that, you know, in that order, or what color hats I have, you know. I haven't decided because both ways is good, but sometimes it's just hard. So there we have that. 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and take her out. And there we have her. See, I'm using my fingers to detangle her because she was in the braid, so. Nice. There she go. Nice. So then you can, sometimes people just don't even fold it down, but then you fold it back like this, fold the hat down, and you fold it back. Remember, I have it strapped underneath the chin so she don't fall off. So it's not going to stay because I have her strapped underneath the chin. But basically, it goes back like that. Nice. It looks cute. It looks cute. It looks cute. Remember, I have it strapped underneath the chin so it wouldn't fall off. So basically, you put on, but it's nice. It's nice, nice. And I believe once I put the hot water on her, like she be ready. But you know, nice, nice. So yes. So I don't know how to pause this so I can do the hot water and bring it back to you. So we're going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned. So yeah, so Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I don't know how to put on pause. Thanks.